Hello everybody, my name is Benjamin and welcome back to another video on the Great Creative YouTube channel. Today we're back in Roblox Defenders Depot. We are going to be able to get coins in 2 days, which is going to be pretty good. We're midway between two sets of coins, so 2 episodes time and we will be building a lot. But for now we're just going to keep up with the money that we have now and keep upgrading these plasma turrets. Let's get fighting and let's get upgrading. I believe the next one's, yes, in the 500 millions. Let's earn that money. We're getting close to our second rebirth now. We're less than 40 stages away, 38 stages away we are at currently. I'm speaking English. These definitely aren't just random words like mixed up in the sentence. I am definitely speaking English. I immediately forgot everything I was going to talk about. Oh well. Gonna upgrade things. Plasma turrets are doing good. It's going to take a while for us to fill our entire defense with the plasma turrets, though. They are better than the evil eyes, but they also have they fire really slowly and have a really low range. Obviously, because of the damage, it's 235k more damage, so you can't really beat that no matter how low the speed goes and how low the range goes. But you know, they're not the best of the best. Well, obviously they're not the best of the best. They always get increasingly better, but it could be improved. Let's get that upgrade. First upgrade of the episode there. Keep saving it up. I'm not sure how well we'll do this episode. I thought we'd be breezing through a bit more last episode, but we were struggling. I think it was the episode before actually, but took us a bit to breeze. We weren't really breezing through as I had expected. You know, we're getting through stages every now and then, but we're not doing too good. You know, we're just slowly making our way to the next rebirth, to be honest. As soon as we get there, I think things will speed up a bit. Obviously, they will because we're at the start again, but we'll just try our best to keep it moving, keep the stages going up, and keep doing well until we get really cool rebirth stuff and then go for as far as we can make it. So, things to talk about. There are a lot of things I could talk about, a lot of depressing things, but I'm going to skip over all the depressing things going on right now, and I'm going to skip to some cool stuff. What's some cool stuff that's happening recently? Minecraft videos. I've recently tried making Minecraft videos after an occurrence where I made a Minecraft video. Doing mini-games. At the moment, the thumbnails aren't looking too good because it is just me taking a photo of the TV. I promise the video quality is better. Honestly, recording, it looks great on the TV, but for some reason, taking a picture, I'm not using Flash, but it just creates a bunch of lines on the TV. I wasn't expecting it yet, so I made 2 at once, the Death Run one and the Speed Builders one, and then I didn't upload them and try making a thumbnail until later, and that's when I realised the issue. So now, with every episode, I'm going to make sure that during the episode I make sure that I get something sorted and just pause for a second somewhere so that I can take a screenshot then, and at that point it won't be as bad. I can just crop it down on the sides to make sure I remove all the outline. That's 1 plasma turret maxed out. Nice. Well, technically 2 overall, but the first one of the episode. So those are doing well, and tomorrow I will be uploading another one. I believe I'll be doing Mineware. I think it's on CubeCraft. Yeah, I think it's on CubeCraft, that one. And I will get to play in that. While I am pretty good at Death Run and Speed Builders, I'm not that good at Mineware, to be honest. Yeah, well, I do pretty well sometimes. I haven't played in ages, but I'll try my best. So that's hopefully doing pretty well. I mean, one of them hasn't uploaded yet, and one of them won't upload until Friday. Currently recording this on the Tuesday before this comes out. Trying to get as far ahead on videos at the moment as I can. So those will be coming out procedurally tomorrow when this releases. Tomorrow then, like I said, there'll be one there, and there should be another one there'll be another one on the Sunday. It's going to replace YouTuber's Life. I'm going to start out with just a bunch of mini-game videos, and then I'm going to work my way into a survival series, because I just want to go through a bunch of the mini-games first. And then move into the survival, as I said. If on Friday Star Simulator still isn't working, I had no idea why it just wasn't working that day, and so the death run came in. But for Sunday, that'll be a mini games. For Tuesday, that'll be a mini games, unless I get a recommendation. For the Tuesday tomorrow when this comes out, it won't be a recommendation. It will be the mini games, no doubt, because of where I'm done. I'm quite far ahead, but I can't change it. Can't change the video. Well, I technically could, but I wouldn't want to. But the week after, if there is a recommendation by then, if there is a recommendation within the next couple days, maybe week, then I'll be able to do. Then I'll do that recommendation. But if not, then that will also be mini games. So the one on Tuesday, the day after this comes out, it will be Minerware, and on the Sunday week after, it will be Mob Arena, I believe. And then on the Tuesday, it will be Sky Wars, which I am very bad at Sky Wars, but it'll be funny. You'll see my terrible existence, I guess. And after that, I'm not sure. I'll have to look through the games. Oh, actually, party games. Scrap the Sky Wars. We'll do that on the Sunday afterwards. On the Tuesday, it's gonna be the party games on the Hive. I would have done so much more with Mineplex, but Mineplex has just gotten so much worse. Not even recently, it's been a while now. But in Mineplex, you used to have 3 massive corridors that go down to 20 games each. And now when you log into Mineplex, you have 7. You have 7 mini games to choose from, and then you got a party games, which goes through a bunch of the old ones. But there used to be 60 games on Mineplex, but it just got way worse. They made a massive update, gave an entirely new lobby, and it was just worse. We lost so many of the games. It was super annoying. It was their choice to change it. I don't know if it's just a problem with Bedrock or something like that, but I'm not sure. Or if they just didn't have enough players for all the game modes or something. I don't know. I thought Mineplex was actually quite popular. I know the Hive's more popular, but I thought Mineplex was pretty good. I suppose it hasn't really changed since then, actually, Mineplex. They made that big update, then every now and then they host collection events, where around the lobby they hide these 30 things, you find them all, you get this prize, woo! It's just not, they're never releasing any new games as far as I'm concerned. Never releasing any new anything. I suppose they've peaked and, it's just been downhill from there. No changes, no updates. In fact, I don't think there are ever any new maps anymore. It's just nothing, really. It's completely inactive, apart from people who are actually playing on it. Updates-wise, it's completely inactive. I mean, the Hive's doing well. The Hive's doing great. They're updating every now and then. They've kept their lobby the same. They're focusing on... they had new maps every now and then. It's not too common. And then maybe every year or so, they add a new mini game. And I can understand it takes a while to make a mini game. It takes a while to either come up with a brand new idea or choose one from all the other existing ideas and then create it, likely with multiple maps to start with. It's going to take a huge team and a massive amount of time to get all of the maps done that they want done. And, it's going to take a while, as well with all the coding and the commands that have to be done. But Mineplex just hasn't done anything in years. And there was also, they were adding a new server a while ago. The last time I played, obviously it was still years ago, but, they were adding a new server. I was getting super excited. They're going to add a new server. I wonder what it's going to be. It's going to be brilliant. I can't wait to have this new server. And I was prepared for it to be, Hypixel or something. I was super excited. I wanted Hypixel to come to Bedrock. I wanted Hypixel to come to Bedrock, and I was so excited. I really wanted to play Hypixel. And then it came out. Pixel Paradise. And you had to pay for everything. There were no free minigames. You had to pay for either get a subscription or just pay for individual maps or game modes. It was terrible. You had to pay for everything. At least in some of the other ones, it was just like, oh, you have to pay specifically for this one, you know? And it's like prison, you know? You have to pay for prison. Oh no. You know, like you have to pay for prison everywhere. Okay, deal with it. And then every now and then there's like Skyblock. I think it was in one of them. Skyblock was currently in development, so you can pay to beta test it. But Pixel Paradise was just entirely, you have to pay for everything. Screw you. Go make microtransactions, earn us money if you want to play this game. I know there are the exact same games in other servers, but you gotta play it here and pay money. And you know what? Every now and then, we're going to have an extra game mode, which is on nothing else. It is on no other server. It is exclusively Pixel Paradise, but you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay a monthly subscription to play on Pixel Paradise. It is ridiculous. No thank you. No thank you. I will gladly stick to Mineplex, the Hive, Cubecraft, and every now and then Lifeboat. I stay away from Mineville. I tried Mineville for a bit, but I was never the biggest fan of it. It's more of a roleplay server, and I don't have any friends, so bit of a problem there. No one to roleplay with. It's like D&D. I always wanted to try D&D and play D&D, but I have no friends, so I've got no one to play D&D with. Bit of an issue, but you know, things happen. So do things with things that happen. Yeah, crap. I fell. I was trying to jump between them. I'm just going to place down all of these. Oh, that's fine. I would have had to delete that anyway, so would have been fine if I didn't jump. Well, I didn't jump through it. Okay. Oh, I can get another one. I might as well, I guess. I can get another two. Okay, I'll do the last two. And then I'll upgrade. Oh, I'm 10 mil off. Come on. Oh, and it's outstretched. It's not stretched out properly. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a Lifeboat also has like a roleplay area. You know, I've never really go to that area. I think Lifeboat's the one that I do for Skyblock. Yeah, I think it's the Skyblock on there that's really good. Either that or Cubecraft. Lifeboat or Cubecraft is one that has a really nice Skyblock. It's the, I think, is it the same one that has Minerware? I think it's Cubecraft that has Minerware. And I think it might be Cubecraft that has the Skyblock that I like. So I remember going into it through. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. Oh, I should fight rounds. That'd be a smart idea. It's one of the two. But yeah, the main ones that I play on will always be Mineplex and the Hive. Those are always old reliable. You know, every now and then I hop on Cubecraft. Lifeboat I don't go on very often, but you know, old reliable, Mineplex and Hive. And I will still holding out that the Hypixel will get added to Bedrock at some point. It'll take a bit, it'll take a while, but I'm still hoping at some point. At some point in the future, it'll make it. I mean, the Hive actually closed down on Java, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember why. I think it just wasn't turning out a profit anymore, and they couldn't keep it going. So it closed down on Java, but it's still going strong on Bedrock. And I tell you what, if the Hive went down on Bedrock, I would be devastated. You know, since Mineplex, you know, went from the 3 corridors of 60 games to like 7 games up front, the Hive has always been my favourite. But whilst Mineplex had like 60 games, it was my favourite. But since that all got removed, Hive is absolutely my favourite. Absolutely my favourite. And I will stick with the Hive forever. If it goes, I will cry. I mean, I've been crying a lot recently. Wouldn't make too much of a difference, I guess. We haven't actually made any progress this episode. I don't think we've moved on a single stage, but I've had a bit of fun talking and joking talking all about the mini games, the Minecraft mini games. You know, the old mini games though, not servers, ignore servers, before servers ever existed on Bedrock. Back in the good old days, Xbox One edition, towards the very end of Xbox 360 edition actually, the only official Minecraft minigames. The tab, it didn't go play, settings, marketplace, it went play, minigames, settings, and all the minigames were good. You had battle, you had spleef, well, you had Hunger Games, you had spleef, and you had towards the very, very end. It used to just be Hunger Games and spleef, which those were amazing already. I loved doing those. That was just like the very beginning of Minecraft minigames, and it was the best, and I loved it, and the lobbies were so cool and amazing. I just loved the lobbies. There were so many new things that you could uncover and explore. It was brilliant. And then really later on, I'm pretty sure it was actually exclusive to the Xbox One edition. I don't think it was in the Xbox 360 edition. But they added the Elytra minigame, which was just Terra Swoop Force, but Minecraft's version, before Terra Swoop Force ever existed or started development. And it was amazing, it was brilliant, I loved it. It's absolutely amazing. It was brilliant. I loved it back then. And I loved Xbox 360 edition as much as I love all of the new updates, you know, the Deep Dark and the Mangrove and, you know, bees. Bees are brilliant. But as much as I love that, and the aquatic update wasn't even there. As much as I love all of those updates, everything new that's been added, Xbox 360 edition just has too much nostalgia for me. Xbox 360 edition was just brilliant. Just the Xbox 360 in itself was just brilliant. Xbox 360 was amazing. Still remember playing wrestling games with my dad on that thing. That was ages ago. I mean, that was still like pretty old. I was sentient enough to play Minecraft and make some pretty alright things actually. I was probably a better builder then than I am now. Yeah, Xbox 360 era was an amazing time. It's brilliant. Oh, and I used to play Guitar Hero as well. I wish Guitar Hero never stopped. I love playing Guitar Hero, and I still love it. Every now and then I go back to Guitar Hero Live, and it is brilliant. I wish it kept going, but I'm pretty sure they just couldn't get the licensed songs, and so they shut down the entire thing. But I just loved Guitar Hero, and I wish it stayed around. It was brilliant. I think we are actually going to pass a stage for once. You know, we got a mini boss here, but that thing's about to die anyway, so at least I hope it's about to die. It better be about to die. But 3 million. Oh god, it's not gonna die in time. Yeah, shut up. We'll get it this time. Without the mini boss, we win, guaranteed. I mean, to be honest, now that we've got these upgrades in, we'd probably kill the mini-boss. It only needed 2 million more. These things do 250 damage. That's 300 now, isn't it, on these ones? Want to upgrade it? Oh, 375. May not have much speed and range, but hit it once there, hit it once there, hit it once there. You know, hit it once there, hit it once there. That's 5 hits. And that is absolutely enough. It's absolutely enough to kill it. I don't know, I kind of hope we get a mini-boss now. Yeah, Xbox 360 era was amazing. The Wii, everybody loved the Wii. The old Nintendo Wii, just Wii Sports was brilliant. Wii Sports, Wii Play, oh, it was brilliant. And you got so many good Wii games. You know, it was the beginning of a new era, you know, using the Wii remote. It was brilliant. You know, you had the sensor stuff, which was it was brand new for the time, and it was brilliant. You know, you could have your controller vibrate and whatnot, but then you had the Wii remote. That thing, you could feel it vibrate in certain places. You know, having it point at the screen and actually move around with like the sensor, that was brand spanking new. No one had ever seen that before. It was brilliant, and they still never did it again. You know, the Wii, you know, they carried on doing the Wii stuff, but then they never did it again. They never did like the sensor pointing towards the screen or anything. The closest thing you got were Kinect Adventures. Kinect Adventures was the game that came with Kinect, but you know, you had Kinect, but that was like, you know, control your body and whatever, which was also brand spanking new, and it was brilliant, but the Kinect never worked properly. You gotta be honest, the Kinect never worked properly. Anyone who's ever used the Kinect with your Xbox knew that it never worked properly. You know, every now and then you had a good one where it was like, oh yeah, straight away. But every time, almost every time, it took a solid 15 minutes to get it to sense you. Like the way it was looking at you, its resolution was worse than bank security cameras. Like, I have like a Disneyland game from ages ago. Obviously, I had Kinect Adventures. Yeah, I don't think I had much more for that because I never got to use it. You know, never got to use it whatsoever because it was just, you know, there weren't many games for it. It never worked, and you usually didn't have enough space for it. You know, you'd have to get your Kinect somewhere that would work, get it to face you, and then you'd have to just have enough space to be jumping about and everything. So Kinect never really worked the best. I mean, you got like the Just Dance stuff now, which works kind of well. You know, it did what Kinect wanted to do. You know, the Wii was pretty similar. Did what I think you wanted it to do. You know, I thought the Switch was going to do what the Wii Remote did, you know, with the sensor pointing towards the screen. I'm doing like hand actions to go with this, but it's just, you're not getting any of that. But, you know, pointing at the screen, it moves the hand about on the screen. I thought Switch was going to do that, but, you know, avoided that bullet. I thought, it's not even a bullet, avoided that cushioned pillow. I could have just said pillow, but... You know, I would have loved, you know, having that little callback to the Wii, even if it wasn't for many games. You know, that's G, not C. Click the wrong button. But, you know, even if it was just a little callback that only worked for a few specific things, I would have loved it. But I think there is a lot more that they're going to expand on with the Nintendo Switch. You know, I think there was talks about them doing something with VR, you know, with the Switch. Yeah, I've never had... Well, actually, I played on virtual reality once, but it was at a friend's house. Played Super Hot, which was brilliant in VR. It was brilliant. I loved it. And we always had this glitch in VR where if you have your hand on what you click to go to the next level and on a weapon, and you can just, if you click on both of them at the same time, bang, go into the next level, ready with a weapon, bang, bang. It's just become so much easier. We had so much fun with that. It was only for one night though. It was his birthday. But after that, I haven't actually gone back in a while. I need to go see him again. You know, I haven't seen him in years, to be honest. You know, the entire lockdown, you know. We knew each other for a while, but we never... Well, I think we did get each other's phone numbers at one point. But then his phone broke and he had to get a new one, and I never got his new number because I just don't text people. No one ever texted anyone at that time. I mean, I'm not saying I'm old. I'm still pretty young, you know. But no one really texted each other. We're actually making some progress now. 3 stages of progress. Let's go. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in years, so I'm gonna have to find him, get his new number. Yeah, that VR was amazing, and I'd love to do it myself. I mean, I actually have a lot of space in my room here, so it'd probably be a pretty alright space for VR. So if Switch started doing VR, I wouldn't be complaining. I would be celebrating. I'd be downloading Super Hot just for the nostalgia of that night. I love playing Super Hot. I didn't actually finish Mind Control Delete before it got taken off a Game Pass, but It was good. I don't think I ever got to the end of either Super Hot game, first or second. You know, it was fun, but, you know, maybe you could play it for hours one time, but then the rest of the time it was just, alright, I'll hop in and do a level, and then I'll go off and play Minecraft or something, you know. You never stayed in it for long. Great game, though. Interesting concept, and the execution was amazing. You know, I know there was some lore in there, pretty much just because I saw MatPat's videos on it, but I wasn't really in for the lore, I was in for the gameplay. You know, for the second one I kind of wanted to get into lore, but it was a bit confusing for me, you know. I knew the basis of it, but, you know, I never got pretty in-depth with it. But it was good times. Pre-COVID days, good times. Good times. Speaking of good times, haven't had those in a while. Been pretty bad events recently. I mean, one pretty bad event to be specific, but I don't really want to talk about that because I've been really depressed about it recently. So I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to talk about it because I can already feel myself getting choked up about it. I don't want to talk about it, and I'm going to find literally anything else to talk about right now. Literally anything else I can talk about. Please, just anything else I can talk about. Channel anniversary is coming up soon, I guess. It's a month and a half. I just remembered I haven't done any of the speedrun.com stuff. Anything. I just need to open a Google Doc and leave it open on my phone until I remember. New document. I need to log on to speedrun.com. God, I'm an idiot. How do I keep forgetting? Speedrun.com. Go. Oh, I need to select a different plasma turret. I haven't been working on it. Speedrun.com. Do things. God, if I forget that again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't forget that again. Supposed to do it on the weekend. I was supposed to do it a month ago. I just keep forgetting about it. Just keep forgetting about it. Oh, I accidentally cancelled the round. Didn't mean to do that. I keep getting G and C messed up, you know. But yeah, channel anniversary, I have some stuff set up for that I think I'm going to do. I'm hopefully going to do, and I hope I can get it done. But who knows, I want to make it a pretty long stream, but who knows how long I'll be able to go on for, how tired I'll be at the time, you know. You never know how these situations are going to be, what's going to be happening. But we are actually starting to breeze through some stages now. We're doing pretty well. We've made it through a fair bit. 33 stages to go. I think we're going to win this. Well, we're definitely going to win this round. Everything's already stopped coming through. Starting to breeze through now. Woo! Let's get it. You know, keep breezing through until we reach stage 200 and then we'll be stuck there for 50 episodes. Let's go. This game's always been a nice one to just chat with. You know, I never pay too much attention to the gameplay because it's pretty simple. But it's always nice to sit down and have a chat. So, that's what we do. Never want to cover too serious topics, but, you know, we talk about speedrun.com. If you wonder what I need speedrun.com for, if you haven't listened to past couple Defenders Depot videos or just haven't watched them at all, which is fair enough. I don't know why you'd be watching this one right now because my channel is terrible and I do not recommend it to literally anyone. Do not recommend this channel to anyone. It is absolutely horrific. This channel is terrible. But speedrun.com, basically there was a video pretty early on in my channel about the Orb of Light, which got like 4,000 views and I was super hyped about it. It just blew up overnight. I barely got any subscribers from it, which I do not care about whatsoever. But I was super hyped that this video got 4K views. I was going absolutely mad. Yeah, super excited about it, and I've never broken that. You know, the max I've ever gotten is maybe a couple hundred. You know, maybe 400, 500. You know, I've never reached that ever again. So the Orb of Light has always been a bit special to our channel. So I was going to do an Orb of Light percent speed run. Yeah, it's basically speed run to get to the Orb of Light as fast as possible. But Defender's Depot on Roblox, you know, that one really obscure game, not on speedrun.com, so I needed to have my account for a week to recommend a game, and I've had it for a week now. I've had it for multiple months. So I'm going to recommend Roblox Defender's Depot, and then I'm going to hopefully recommend Orb of Light percent. However, I may also need to do a full speed run of Defender's Depot to be able to put it up there, which would take multiple days. You know, like over 100 hours, so kind of need to like eat, sleep, that kind of stuff, which, you know, might be a bit of an intervention. You know, if I have to do that, then it's just not happening. I'm very sorry, but it's not happening. But if I can skip straight to Orb of Light percent, we doing it. We doing it. I need to select a different plasma turret. I keep forgetting about actually playing the game. Nope, I cancelled it again. I even like checked for a second. Is C the right one? Is C the right one? Yeah, C's the right one. It's not. What was I talking about? Yeah, so speedrun. Hopefully I'll try and get it done, but maybe it won't. You know, if I have to do a Defender's Depot speedrun, not happening. It would take hundreds of hours, and I would not be up to doing it. Maybe I'd try my best, but I don't think I would make it. I mean, especially not right now. I haven't really got any spare. I mean, during the summer holidays, when that comes, I'd have a bit more time, but I don't really want to test my luck, to be honest. But we're doing pretty well. We're getting close to stage 190. However, we are not going to make it to stage 190 this episode, only stage 189. Because as we begin to finish off, well, we've got one more plasma turret left before we have to start placing some more. We've got about a third, yeah, almost exactly a third of our defense filled with these plasma turrets now, which I'd say is pretty good. But very unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's episode. I would like to thank you all very much for watching. And once this stage is finished, I would like to say thank you very much for. I've already said that. Let me restart. Okay. How do I do my intro again? What's my outro? What's my outro? Okay. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all. Wait. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's episode. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye, and as always, stay creative. No, I failed.